Parents of Chesapeake Public Schools are voicing concern over a new club called the After School Satan Club.
Yeah, the group's supposed to have its first meeting in a couple of weeks at a primary school in Chesapeake. News 3's Danielle Seda tells us why the school says it is obligated to allow students to take part in the club, plus reaction from parents.
Mom Melanie Ballard believes something like a Satan Club will shape her young son's mind in a sinister way.
But now it's okay to have devil worshiping in the school around impressionable minds. And at that age, children absorb everything they see and hear, and they're at an age where they model what they see adults do.
June Everett, the campaign director for the ASSC, says the club isn't about fire and brimstone. It's about brainstorming.
We do not believe in a supernatural Satan. We do believe in Satan as a symbol. Because legend has it that Satan was the first to start asking questions, and Pip was cast out of heaven for that reason.
The flyer for the group mentions that's voluntary, and they're not trying to convert the kids, but instead help them look at the world scientifically, rationally, and non-superstitiously. Jack Price, a professor of law at the University of Richmond, says Chesapeake Public Schools don't really have a choice but to allow the club, because it goes back to the First Amendment, which protects freedom of religion. To shut down the Satan Club would bring down clubs from other religions. In a statement to CPS parents, the school says that After School Satan Club is not a school district-approved club, and no district employee is acting as a club sponsor. Parents like Ballard say they're furious and worry that the school board will vote to host the club. Some parents fearing it could lead to their kids being physically harmed.
Now I'm being concerned about the welfare of my child and being recruited, and other classmates of his that are maybe, exposed to this satanic group. I'm very concerned about it.
Price also notes that if a program after school is responsible for harm of a student, then the school can get rid of it.
If somebody got hurt during the meeting or in connection with club activities, they could shut it down only if they could show that it was the sort of the nature of the political beliefs being expressed in the club that caused the injury, right? Not to get too crazy, but if the students were engaging in some sort of like self-mutilation, yes, the school can step in.
But Everett says that wouldn't happen behind closed club doors.
But to hear that we would do something like that we would try to hurt kids or torment kids. Our clubs don't even talk about Satanism. We don't talk about, okay, here's the 7 tenets and you need to memorize them and you need to sing songs about them and you need to tell your friends about the satanic temple and you need to make sure that they convert to us. We don't do anything like that.
Still, parents are standing their ground on the issue. Everett say advocates for the group are doing the same and hope to teach the adults something along with the kids.
Move past the word Satan. Sometimes what we view as evil isn't always evil, and sometimes what we view as good isn't always good.
In Chesapeake, Danielle Seda, News 3.